So how will the Wolverine bounce back from having a terribly awful movie? Go to Japan, of course. So if you're gonna make a movie starring a person who can't really die, you've got to come up with some way to make it kind of perilous for the person, or else it's not gonna be a good movie. And I mean, you can't just make up some BS about them being able to be decapitated and killed. Gosh, I hate that movie so much. So instead, they make the healing factor go away. So from the trailer, it seems like Wolverine is pretty much turned into a emo loser that doesn't want to live. You know, the part where the old guy's like, I can make you mortal, and then the next shot, Wolverine's like, I'm not healing. But in the actual movie, Wolverine doesn't want to have his healing factor taken away. It gets stolen from him. That's not a spoiler. I mean, you knew that he loses his healing factor. But if you haven't seen any trailers for this, the Wolverine is pretty much about Wolverine and he gets his healing factor taken away in Japan. And since we're talking about this trailer, you know the scene where he's got his claws out and he's on the train and he's flying forward and it looks like really bad special effects? And I mean, you expect the train scene to be all kind of like crappy looking and stuff. I dare say that the train scene was probably the coolest part in the whole movie. So, I mean, overall the CGI was pretty good. I mean, it was passable. Some parts, like, it was obviously bad, but what are you gonna do? I mean, I see movies all the time with CGI. I can tell what looks real and what doesn't. The action was good, the story was good, the acting was really good. Even though she looked like she was about to cry all the time, I was strangely attracted to that bodyguard girl from the trailer. I don't know, it might have been the red hair. I mean, with any movie, there were a few flaws. I mean, it got a little predictable towards the end. But what are you gonna do? It's a superhero movie. So now my list of favorite summer movies goes Pacific Rim, The Wolverine, then Red 2. And I mean, this is a Marvel movie, so I mean, do I even have to tell you to stay after the credits? So overall, it was a good summer action flick. I mean, a few flaws here and there, but I mean, it's not gonna be perfect. And one problem I had with the movie was when Wolverine's healing factor was gone, whenever he would take out his claws, I mean, of course they'd go through his skin, but whenever he had his healing factor, the skin would just close up when he closed them back, but they closed up even when he didn't have his healing factor, and I just decided to point that out. I give the Wolverine 8 out of 10. And as always, like and subscribe if you want to see more videos.